Hello, welcome or welcome back to Destiny Tarot. Let's get this reading started. Alright, first off, somebody's like super. There's a lot of people filled with hate right now. They're frustrated with themselves, with their situations. Instead of seeing the brighter side of things, it's like they're really like holding on to um some things that may not be that nurturing, so they need to go and nurture themselves. I don't know who this message is for. Like collective, this could be somebody like in your energy, somebody that wants to be in your energy, somebody that just, I'm assuming that everybody, actually, now that I think about it, could use some kind of healing. But it's like this person needs to nurture themselves. They're so worried about you and your life and what you're doing. And it's like, what are you running from, my love? What are you running from? Okay, so this isn't the collective's energy I'm picking up on. The collective is pretty good at nurturing themselves. Okay, I'm getting this one quote from Johnny Depp where he says, when a woman goes and she doesn't, when a woman leaves a man and she doesn't go off to another man, she's truly done with all men, because she's realized her worth and decided to focus on herself, and she won't stop being single until she finds her equal. And I believe that's what our collective, that's the type of energy that we hold. Okay, when it comes to this correct direction and popularity, I feel like, I wanted a message for us. Of course, okay, we could pick up on other people's energy, but like, what about us? And I feel like this is directly coinciding with the two different energies, is that I feel like maybe people are going to be unhappy that you're doing better than they are, emotionally, mentally, physically, maybe even. And whatever it is that you're doing, I feel like you're gonna go in a different direction than this person, because you're being guided to do something else. Okay, this person's being guided to nurture themselves, and the collective is being guided to continue in the direction that they're going. Okay, good thoughts, keep up the good thoughts. Like, don't let people bog you down with all of their negativity, because the truth is they just want to be with you or to be you or something weird. Okay, somebody might be confessing love soon. This is just like crazy stuff. Okay, this is like, it's kind of like, imagine like I don't even want to say that because that'll ruin the end of the series for people who haven't seen it. So I'm not going to say it. But I'm getting like several examples of like huge plot twists. Okay? Hugest plot twist. And it might not be that hard to see in the long run if you really look at things closely. If you truly inspect things closely, you could find out very easily a lot of different things. But the fact is that it's possible that when you were trying to figure things out, you were nurturing yourself as well. And so now the roles are reversed. Okay? Now this person needs to nurture themselves so that they can come in to do whatever this is. But like, if they've been attacking you all crazy and stuff and need to nurture themselves and blah blah blah, it's like they need to relax. Okay? This person is like, they just don't want to take they don't want to put the time and effort into getting better. Whoever this person is, it's like they could never do wrong. All right. It's kind of like they know that you're gonna be something and that they're not gonna be anything. I'm referring back to something I said earlier about Bob's Burgers and how it's like underrated. And basically what happened is this person is also underrated, like possibly you are, in the sense that like people could definitely appreciate you far more than they do. You know, whether it's like either they say thank you or whatever it is. Like, I don't know what it is that you do, but you might do little things. And to some people, it's like a huge thing. And they don't even say, like, oh, wow, thanks. They just kind of like, they, it's like they're afraid to say thank you because whatever situation they went through, that they were like indebted to somebody. So they don't want to have that same kind of energy. But it's like, you're not one of those people. If you're gonna pay for like everyone's lunch, it's not because you're paying for their friendship or you're paying for their approval, or you know what I mean? Like, you're the type of person who genuinely just likes seeing people happy, and you want everyone to enjoy themselves and not have to worry about, paying some big old bill at some restaurant that you could easily afford or whatever. Like, that's just an example. I'm not saying that's what you do. I'm just saying that maybe you do stuff like that, and you do these types of things out of the kindness of your heart, and it's like that's because you've nurtured yourself. Okay. And I feel like that's why you're headed in the right direction, and why possibly you're going to be experiencing some kind of influx. Okay. But Bodhidharma, actually in his book, which I haven't read the whole thing because I really don't understand a lot of it. And I'm trying to like wait till like maybe I have better translation to fully read the entire book. But from what I can understand, it kind of seemed like he was explaining that like if you want certain things, to not want them will basically help more, or something like that. And what I'm getting from this energy is like somebody needs to nurture themselves. Okay. They need to nurture themselves so they can go in the right direction. And what he said actually about popularity, fame, and fortune, is that when it comes to those things, it's an accumulation of the things you have done over time in the past. Okay, so over time, what happens is there's an accumulation. So it's like you can't work and work and work and work your whole life. Like I said before, I've said this time and time again, you cannot work and work and work your whole life and get nowhere. Even I mean, you would be able to see, okay, well, this didn't work, that didn't work. And even if you don't, you might happen to, I don't know, do something else that ends up working something. It's almost like you're not the type of person in my mind that you're just gonna continue to do something forever and ever and ever, and if it's not working, that's it. you know no, that's not who you are. That's not what you do. And the fact is you are in the correct direction, and it has a lot to do what you did in the past. Okay. And so what that's doing is, it's like, it's also, I feel like it's bringing somebody with this confessing love. It's bringing in someone, confirmation with the cute little beep beep, that somebody's coming in to confess love because you're going in the right direction. This is like somebody's like trying to catch the train. Okay, but I did hear the gravy train. Okay. um but it's like, that could be what it is. It's like this person might be wondering, why can't I be with the collective? Why am I still at arm's length from the collective. And it's because they need to nurture themselves to go in the right direction so that they could get a piece of the pie too. Okay? So there's always so many people in this collective's energy. It's like people just can't leave you alone, honestly. People can't leave you alone. People can't just let bygones be bygones. They think that they're always right. It's kind of like there's just the devil has always tried to like make things more difficult, and you don't even care. You're just like la 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 la, like you don't let it phase you. If you keep doing the same thing over and over and over, you're gonna get used to it. Okay, so what I'm seeing here now, okay, while wishing, it's like somebody's just like, you know what, if you can't beat them, join them. They're gonna have to make a transformation to be on your level. And I know that sounds like, oh, like you're putting the other person down, but it's a mental thing. Okay, somebody's thinking in a very negative way, and they don't realize that, like, say you have a different opinion than someone else, and that person just cannot get over that. They cannot get over the fact that you have a different opinion than they do. And yeah, it could feel hurtful when people don't agree with you, but the fact is that maybe you didn't present enough evidence, or there's no, like, like it's kind of like conspiracy theories. Like, you don't believe a conspiracy theory, but all these other people do, and they're like mad because you don't believe in every little thing that's told to you. And you're just like, well, I like to have my own opinion and remain logical about things. And they're just like, no, 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 no. And it's like they're gonna have to make this transformation. I'm not sure what all this energy is from because of this hell yes right here. Wish fulfillment. It's like the spirit is on your side. Okay, you have the universe on your side. Like, you're in control here. You're shining. Okay, whoever this is, it's like you stepped into some kind of new situation that's gonna bring in a budding romance. Like, here it is, all on display, all for you. Like, here, like everything that you've done has added up and accumulated into something wonderful. And people around you need to meditate on themselves, focus on themselves, get their lives together so that they can have what you have. Okay? And the thing is like, tearing other people down is never gonna, it's never going to bring someone else up. Okay? Not in a real sense. In a real sense, people are going to be afraid to say things in front of these people. People are going to be afraid to be themselves. People need to, I don't know why I'm getting this energy, but I'm getting the energy of somebody needing like others to just like I know this sounds crazy, but it's like they need to keep other people down so they can stay up, which is like loneliness. It's causing them some kind of issues, okay? Worry, loneliness. I heard, with the venomous kiss you gave me, I'm killing loneliness. With the warmth of your arms, you save me. Okay, so it's like, maybe there's just two people in an echo chamber trying to, I don't know what this is. It's almost like it doesn't really matter. It's like they just need other people. whoever this person, these people are in your energy, they need other people to thrive. They cannot do this on their own like the people in the collective can. Okay, you just show gratitude. That's how come you're basically nurtured. You're nurtured because you show gratitude, and that's why you're in the right direction, right? So let's just put this right here. Okay, what's going on is there's someone in your energy. There's actually a lot of people in your energy that are dealing with this loneliness, okay? And it's because they need to recharge themselves. They need to be more positive about the things in their life. And it's like, it's not your responsibility. You haven't done anything to these people. All you're doing is being yourself, and it somehow triggers these other people. And I know this sounds horrible, but it's like, maybe it's because you've experienced this before and you're like, oh, well, I don't want to experience this again. It's There's nothing. Look, I'm not saying that, oh, your life is going to be like this forever. It's just, this is how people are. People are stupid. So you don't have to be around them, especially specific ones, if you don't want to deal with this. But when it comes to like popularity, you're going to have to deal with stupid people. So, like, just know that whatever talents you have, whatever good gifts you have, it just seems like a lot of people seem to be concerned, okay? Maybe this, we keep picking up on this one energy that's like, no, you're not allowed to have your own gifts and your own talents and your own abilities because I want to confess my love and I don't have anything going for me. I don't know why that's there. What is this? This is a good message though. It's like, honestly, people are coming in now that do want good things for you. That's why this reading is this way, is like, yeah, there's some lonely people that are going to try to tear you down, but there's other people that are going to want a friendship, that are going to support you. And you can't allow these lonely people, I mean, you could be lonely too. It's just that they're not in the right emotional loneliness, okay? These people are taking their loneliness out on people. You've learned how to be lonely and happy, and I think that's a wonderful thing. But maybe with this popularity thing, it is time to make some friends, okay? So, like, don't worry about all these people bringing in all this hate. It's not just gonna be hate, okay? That's like the confusion here, is that there is somebody trying to confuse, they're trying to conflate it. They're conflating uh infamy and fame. And it's like, yeah, just because you're famous doesn't mean that you're always going to have people that want to tear you down, people that don't like what you do. There's all kinds of people in the world, okay? There's people who have more open minds than the people that want to tear you down, okay? Don't even worry about it. Well wishing. So you're going to have people well wishing, okay? Perseverance. Keep persevering. Stay in good humor, okay? Yeah, use your imagination. There's all kinds of different ways to overcome what these people do. Okay? You can overcome all of it in order to attain this success, or even to bolster yourself. I don't really know. I don't feel like the collective is that type of person. Okay? Like, where you're gonna be like egotistical about your success in life. I feel like you're a talented person and you know it, and you're not afraid to show it, okay? And on top of that, you're very confident in the things that you do, everything you do, okay? Even if there is a little bit of vulnerability, you still are confident, which I know it sounds weird, like contradictory, but it's not. It's like, you could feel vulnerable because it's something that is a very big piece of you. That doesn't mean you're not confident about being that. It just means that you are who you are, and you have to tell it like it is. You don't need to follow the crowd, okay? And I understand that, like, a lot of people think that they have to follow the trends to be popular. No, baby, there's millions of people in this world. Not everyone's going to agree with you, but there are going to be people who do accept and love you, okay? What is this? Discipline. Okay, so whoever I'm talking to, y'all got discipline, okay? And this person, they need that discipline in order for the success. Look at this. Pride and worry. I feel like that's what's getting in the way of other people's success, if anything. But you can overcome it with love, okay? You can see love. But that's the thing, is like all of these worry and doubt and all this stuff, I feel like you can transmute this energy with love. Okay? Self-love, telling yourself, you know what? You deserve good things. You deserve the good stuff that's coming your way. And maybe people don't agree with it, but who are they? Look, so it's like you're empathizing with their grief. You're like, you know what? Been there, done that. I've been on the haterade, but I don't sip no more. Okay? And you might just be walking through the desert of, I'm getting this, like, a bunch of vultures on each side of this person. Like you just have had to walk through a fucking desert filled with vultures waiting for y'all to keel over, and you have your ear pods in, and you're just like la 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 la, like enjoying your fucking life, running through the halls of hell as if it's like Christmas and you're running to presents, and they're like, what? They're like, oh my God, no. They cannot believe it. They're like, I thought I killed you. I thought I squashed you. No, you never could. That's the thing. It's a choice. It's a choice to lay down and die for someone in this collective. That's a choice. And even if a earth angel decides to go on a break or a vacation or a sabbatical, traveling all over the world, or whatever it is that you want to do in life, that's up to you. Nobody else is going to be able to sit around and be like, oh, you have to suffer. We all suffer every single day. Some of us just suffer with a smile. You know, some of us are just like we take humor. Okay, well, we got this humor card. Preservation. Sometimes it's funny. I remember I had a homegirl, and her kid was like, I don't want to say a nightmare, but the baby did not behave, okay? And she would be like, oh my God, amazing! Oh my God, this is so awesome! And like, I just started laughing. I was like, that's such a funny way of dealing with, like, so, like, I don't know, like, what happened, but she was instead of like being super mad and like F this shit, da 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 da, you know, like rowling out all crazy and stuff on her kids, she was like, oh my God, this is awesome when you don't listen to me. Like, it ended up sound, and the way she said it too, it's like, basically, you're just turning lemons into lemonade, hun. And this person doesn't know how to do that, and they tripping. They're like they don't know if they want to be with you or if they want to be you. They don't get it, okay? And this person is like, well, if you're they I feel like they're trying to abuse your empathy, okay? Because they're in grief, and they're like, I need somebody to cry on, I need somebody's shoulder to weep on. And it's like, no, that's not love. That's you needing a mama to hold your little baby hand while you walk across the street, okay? You're too balanced while this person is in indecision, all right? And that's the problem with some people, is like they could have good thoughts, but with this indecisive energy, it's like, how far are these good thoughts gonna get you when you're wishy-washy, when you're not really sure what it is you want? Don't let those types of people hurt you, because they have doubt within themselves, and they pride themselves on doing what is best for themselves, but they don't even know what that is. And that's the problem. It's like, what the best thing to do is to nurture themselves. This is how it all started. It all started because they weren't balanced. They came into your life thinking that they had something over you or something stupid, and it's like, honestly, like, you're allowed to have your own thoughts and feelings. You don't have to agree with however this person feels. Like, oh, you shouldn't be able to recover from losing your whole family. Oh, you shouldn't be able to recover from uh whatever horrible disease you overcame. Like, that's the energy I'm getting from this, is like somebody's like, you shouldn't be able to do that. You shouldn't be able to pull yourself out. This is people have been doing these things for a millennia. Do not be surprised when you judge a book by its cover, and they pleasantly surprise you. You should give credit where it's due. If somebody keeps rising when you keep trying to keep them down, you should applaud them for continuing. And I applaud, like, I even applaud, like, when I, like, say, I see somebody trying to kill a spider, and that spider is like, oh, hell no, like, it wants to fight back. I'm like, I applaud the spider for trying when it's this fucking little, and the human's, like, this huge. It's like, it's unrealistic, but at the same time, that's not what's going on here. That's what this person wants to think, like, wants you to think. But I feel like you just keep having good thoughts. You keep having good thoughts. I heard you keep on trucking on. So yeah, maybe that's what you believe in. What is this? Wants to be you, fear, judgment. Okay, so they want to be with you, but I feel like at the same time, they fear judgment, because they know that you're gonna see right through this person. You're gonna see right through them. And I feel like that's for anybody. The collective is highly intuitive, and of course they're gonna see through all of these different things. Why wouldn't they? Do you really expect to wear like a robe made of silk that's invisible and expect me not to see your balls? I'm sorry, but you cannot expect me to go along with that type of lie. I'm talking about the emperor and the invisible suit. Basically, he bought a robe made of silk that only people could see if they had a pure soul. But like, only somebody who is a liar would say they could see something that's invisible for their, you know what I mean, for their soul to be. It's more of a heart thing. In your heart, you are seeing what you need to be, and you are following it. And this person is afraid of doing that. They're afraid of the outcome not being perfect. They have good thoughts. They're like, yeah, I need this, I need to do that, but it's like, at the same time, they're afraid. They're ruled by fear. And so they're wondering, like, why are you not afraid? Why don't you stop even though you're scared? Why don't you stop when I harass you? That's what I heard. I heard, like, why don't they stop when I harass them? Because let's find out. Because the person that's asking this needs to surrender. That's why. The universe isn't gonna just buckle and give somebody what they want, especially if it's not for everyone's highest good. Look, balance here. If somebody that you are trying to destroy is doing good things, okay, like there's a karmic out here trying to destroy the collective, it's not gonna work because the universe isn't gonna balance by a good person giving up good things that they're doing. It's only gonna balance if the bad person stops doing the bad things that they're doing. And that karmic energy is why whatever it is that they're currently doing isn't working. So they have to really learn when they're to pick and choose their battles. Whoever this person is, they're fighting an uphill battle against the collective. Okay, so the collective is doing amazing. You know, I want you to obviously keep it up. This is so damn cool. This is like you're the Terminator to this person. You know, they're like they shot you a million times and then they exploded you in the water and they're like, yeah, that'll keep them down. And then you come out of the water and you're just like like, but you're not a Terminator, you're more like a ghost. Like you can't, like, they're not even like, there's no Ghostbusters, there's nothing to defeat you because you're not a ghost. You're coasting on the spirits of a bunch of ancestors and angels and the highest white light right behind you. You're not doing anything bad that they can snuff out, even if you decide to do whatever it is that you want to do. I mean, these people aren't in control of you. So I hope you have a great day and great night and keep fighting. Bye.